Hey Ma, do you know what bursts my bubble?
What bursts your bubble?
How childhood trauma affects you well into adulthood.
This is true. Things that happen to you in your childhood carry well over into adult life.
I was talking with my psychiatrist today, and we were discussing childhood bullying, how that intensified my social anxiety. You know, something as simple as going on the subway. I feel like everybody is like going to bully me. It like being on the subway. It's like everywhere I go. Like if I go to this like theater improv acting place, I feel like everybody's going to view me as like a mentally ill freak. I feel like everybody is going to bully me.
Well, first of all, I don't think that talking on the internet about your personal life is really the way to go, because people do bully. That's a fact of life. They bully in childhood, they bully in adulthood. And giving people information about you and your personal life is like feeding a bully. Because people take, I don't care what type of people they are, but they take bits and pieces of your life and they dissect them for their own needs. That's what the majority of people do. There are good people out there, but you have to protect yourself from bullies. Putting everything out there
I don't mind.
is giving...
I don't mind sharing my personal life. I know you're more private.
But bullies are on the internet, are they not? Are they not?
I guess, but
So why would
but explaining how childhood bullying affected me
But
in
you
my
didn't
adult...
just say that. You went into your personal history, which now gives a bully license to go after you.
I've shared it before. I'll share it again. I'm not a private person. I like to share these kind of things.
With the whole world?
Yes.
Okay, then you've just given probably a good 40%, 50% of the bullies information to attack you with.
Well, I mean...
Why would you want to do that?
What are they going to do? Like, oh, he called himself a mentally ill freak.
The dark web goes after people that are vulnerable. Let's take case in point. You're typing away on your laptop and an error comes up, and older people are not as familiar with computer world as the younger generation. They throw up a number and they say, here, we'll help you. The bully is waiting to seduce elderly people.
So basically, a message came up on my mom and stepdad's laptop that said, you have a virus. We need to put in your credit card to remove it. And they did it. And
no, we didn't put our credit card in.
You
You call the number and then they try to get your information. We realized it was a scam and that we had to shut down our computer. But I don't want this information out there, because you know what? Anybody that's listening to this realizes they could realize, oh, I have a vulnerable person, and go after you. I don't give anybody any information.
Today I was taking the train to Brooklyn, and I got on the subway, and I noticed my stop wasn't lit up. And I start to like have a panic attack. My heart starts racing. I'm like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I'm on the subway. It's going in the direction of my stop, and it's not lit up. So basically, I got off at the stop before it, and I had a 20-minute walk. It was, I plugged in, the coordinates on my phone, so I plugged it into the maps, and it guided me in the direction of the hospital that I go to. And I guess the point of it is, when you're thrown into the lion's den, when you're thrown into the deep end, you have to swim. And that's exactly what I did, and I figured it out, and it was relatively harmless. And I'm not sure if it's a bad area in Brooklyn or if it's a good area. I'm not really familiar with Brooklyn, but it didn't seem that bad to me, today at least. And I go during the day. So, I was panicking. I'm like, oh my God, my stop is not lit up. What am I going to do? And it was kind of...
And it turned out okay.
And I'm back home, and that is what it is.